Quick video. This is Naeem again. I have, you can see, arranged the magnets this way. I've broke the magnets in two pieces in order to make the both the poles, the north and the south pole, to pass by each and every coil at equal intervals. I have broken the magnets. You can see now I have 20 magnets, and the results were extraordinary. I mean, my 5 coils were producing 17 volts, right? Last time my 5 coils were producing 17 volts, but at very little RPM these coils were producing now 30 volts. And an accident happened during when it was revoluting. One of my coil just got messed up. It hit a magnet and it's totally broken now. I had to rewind one of this coil, but unfortunately I am in a short of my wire that I bought. It's totally finished. And I have noticed one more thing that I would like to share with all of you, that this wire that I'm using, it's very thin, so the amount of amount of current that it is producing is very little, almost 0.5 amps. 0.5 amps is of no use to me. At least what I need is 4 or 5 amps, or even 3 amps would do okay, but 0.5 amps is nothing. I mean, I will not put enough juice back into my batteries. So I got this 18 SWG wire. The backdrop of this is that I wound this coil, and it reaches, after that, when it reaches a certain point of size, it can only accommodate 100 turns, while this coil that I already had was a smaller gauge wire. It could accommodate, in this size, it could accommodate about 400 turns. So this one has only 100 turns. This coil can produce with the same RPM that this coil can produce, these 5 coils can produce, or this single coil can produce 2 to 3 volts, while this one can only produce 1.5 to 1.1 volt or 1.5 volts, something like that, round about that, 1 to 1.5 volts. So I have to live with this one, and I have to figure out another method. I have to do a little bit of calculations in order to achieve 24 volts. I will calculate and let everybody know that how my experiment goes further. Until now, this pieces of magnets, I mean the magnets that I've broken into pieces, they are very much symmetrical and they work very good. So if anyone out there doing experiments with neodymium magnets of the hard drive, you must break it in half, because now each and every magnet that I have will act as a single pole, and they will be at they are apart at equal intervals. All these magnets are apart at equal intervals. One more thing I must mention, which is very much important. Let me take out one magnet and show it to you. When you take a magnet, one of this side is south and one of this side is north, right? How would you know which one is north and which one is south? You have to guess. You have to guess it this way, that when you want to fix it on the rotor, try and see if this magnet attracts the magnet you have already there on the stator, on the rotor. If this magnet pulls that magnet, then put it right there next to it. This is the right magnet, because when they repel each other, right, when two magnets repel each other, theoretically we know that those two magnets surfaces, the faces that repel each other, have the same poles. So suppose this has a north pole, so the face that repels is also a north. So I am holding a north side towards the north pole of this, right? So if I place it right here, I am confident that if this is north, this is going to be a south pole, because the north pole is right at the back, which was repelling this pole, right? So whatever, if it is south, then it is north. If it is north, then it is south. So regardless of this, that which is north and which is south, just forget about it. But make sure that each and every magnet that you place must, let me do it again and show it to you, it must repel the other magnet. Suppose it repels this one, this magnet, but it must attract the next one, right? Because this is not, this is south and this is north. Then it must repel the next coming magnet. See, it repels. And it must attract the next magnet, then repels the other, then attract the other, then repel the other. So it must go on accordingly. If you place a magnet incorrectly, suppose if you place a north and then again a north and then south and then again south and then north, then the RPM this alternator will not produce that much voltage, and there's going to be a problem that I mentioned in an earlier video, that one crest of the sine wave will cancel the other drop of another coil. So folks, this is where I am right now, where I'm standing, and wish me good luck. See ya.